Vishnupada Gandhi Swami Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Pujapad Bhaktivedanta Madhusudan Goswami Maharaj, all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. Kartik Prat ki. So, today we went to the Samadhi of Sri Sanatana Goswami Maharaj. There's so much important personality in our Sampradaya. So his life is very wonderful. Of course, we believe he is Bhagavan Gaurasundar's eternal associate. So he came with Gauranga for the seva of Gauranga. 3 types of Mahabhagavat: Nidut Kusai, Murchit Kusai, and Bhagavad Pasha Deha. These first 2, like sadhaks whose body is spiritualized by bhajan, like Sukadeva Goswami. Like you put iron into fire, iron becomes like fire. So even rice and dal we offer to Bhagavan becomes chinmoy, transcendental. So what does mean? Someone who gives body, mind, words, everything, their body also becomes spiritual. Their body becomes spiritualized. But the 3rd type, Bhagavad Pasha, they have bodies of eternal associates. They're not like us accepting a material body one after another. They come in their original spiritual form from below Vrindavan. So Sanatana Goswami belongs to that category of Vaishnavas. So he was born in a family of Brahmins. Of course, his 2 brothers, Rupa Goswami and Anupam, also Mahabhagavats. But they appeared in Bangladesh, now as Bangladesh. Amar, I think his name, Amar, Rupa Goswami's name was Santosh. Santosh was Sanatana Goswami, Amar was Rupa Goswami. So, at that time, Bengal was controlled by the Muslims. Now only 10% of Hindus left, and they're also shrinking. Amar. Amar is Sanatana Goswami, Santosh is Rupa Goswami. Thank you. So, how they became engaged in the Muslim government is also a wonderful story. The king of Bengal was named Hussain Shah, very cruel man. No one can count the number of brahmanas and cows he killed. So he was very much a fanatic, engaged in the propagation of Islam. So he built one huge mosque near the birthplace of Sanatana Goswami. So even in Islam we have to follow Vacha Begum. If you hear the story you'll understand why. So this huge mosque was built and Hussain Shah was on the roof with the architect. Hussain Shah said, very nice, very nice. And the architect said, next time I'll do better. Hussain Shah became immediately angry, took him by the neck and pushed him off the roof. Then when he immediately turned to the second and said, bring. He turned to the second in command, bring. Bring what? A glass of water? Bring a samosa? Not clear. But who's going to ask? Otherwise you're next off the roof, right? So this man was too afraid. Bring what? He couldn't understand. So this man was full of fear and weeping, crying, I'm going to lose my life, my family will be killed. Then somehow he met with Amar, Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami is Padadukha Dukhi, he is famous for that. His only suffering is the suffering of others. Oh brother, why are you so sad? He told the history. Hussain Shah told me to bring, but I don't know what to bring. Sanatana Goswami said, bring another construction team. Another architect, another contractor, or bring another team. The man said, I don't know how, so Sanatana Goswami arranged everything. when Hussain Shah saw everything was ready, he turned to the second, you are too stupid to know and do all this. Who did this? I met one Brahmin, very intelligent, very kind. He arranged this for me, bring him here. So Hussain Shah told to Amar, work for me. Sanatana Goswami said, that is impossible, I am a Brahmin. I cannot work for others. If you and your brother do not work for me, I will kill every Brahmin in Bengal. So Sanatana and Rupa Goswami somehow became engaged in that seva. Even they became like Muslims. That means dressed. Sanatana Goswami knew Arabic, Farsi's from Iran, Arabic, all these languages he learned. Even they got Muslim names. Dabir Khas, Sakir Malik and Dabir Khas. Imagine. Means ostracized from Vedic culture. So, but Sanatana Goswami was a great, Rupa and Sanatana were a great knower of the Shastra. They knew the Supreme Lord will appear in Bengal. It's written. Actually, the Purana is very clear. Bhavishyami Mayapura Sachi Sutta, the Purana said. In the future, Krishna will come from the womb of Sachi in Mayapur. Very clearly it says in the Puranas. They knew about the golden form of the Supreme Lord, everything they knew. He's coming in the beginning of Kali Yuga. They knew we just have to be patient and he will manifest. So with this desire, they had to do that government seva, but Sanatana Goswami was thinking how to escape. So he called many Brahmins. It's called Buddhist-charja. It's one type of purificatory ceremony. Like you read the Bhagavatam 100 times. It's called Buddhist-charja. So Sanatana Goswami called many Brahmins and then they were discussing Srimad Bhagavatam. That time Hussain Shah wanted to attack Jagannath Puri. So Sanatana Goswami was the Prime Minister, Rupa Goswami was the Treasurer. So to arrange a military campaign you need a Prime Minister. So he said to Sanatana, you should come with me, we are going to Orissa, to invade this all south. Sanatana Goswami said, I'm sick at the moment, I can't come. Sometimes, just tell a little lie for the seva. Bhagavan is no great fault also. It says, if any dharma is not offered to Bhagavan, then becomes sin. Animitam kritam papam dharma kalpitam. And any sin done for Bhagavan becomes a pious activity. Sometimes to lie is not so fault. To protect the brahmanas, to protect cows, you tell a lie, this is not sin. So Sanatana Goswami said, I am sick, I cannot go. But he was not sick, he was discussing Bhagavatam with many Brahmanas. Hussain Shah sent some spies, no, Sanatana is not sick, he's very healthy, he's speaking Katha. So Hussain Shah personally went there. When he saw the situation, he ordered Sanatana, come work for me. Sanatana Goswami said, I find that impossible. You are going to give pain to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Purushottam Jagannath, and the Vaishnavas. I cannot be involved. Then Hussain Shah saw Sanatana Goswami like big brother. Imagine, Vaishnavas have that power. Dhira dhira jana priya priya karo priya niraman saro pujata. So, anyway. So Sanatana Goswami was put in jail. Before that, Rupa Sanatana had met Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu had taken sannyas and went to Puri. Then he expressed some desire, I want to see my two mothers, the Ganga and Mother Satya. With that intention, Lord Chaitanya came back through Bengal and he was going to go on his way to Vrindavan. That time he met Rupa and Sanatana there. Maharaj talked this morning about the first meeting of Mahaprabhu and Rupa Sanatana. Though they met in a solitary place. Actually, Mahaprabhu was moving through Bengal. Hundreds of thousands of people were following him. Hundreds of thousands. There's descriptions, not in Chaitanya Charitamrita, but just ordinary histories. One man was writing about Mahaprabhu going village to village. He said when Mahaprabhu would come to a village, there were just so many hundreds of thousands of people, the whole village was crushed. Because everything made of bricks and all the villages were crushed, every house was smashed, all the gardens were destroyed. Just like a few hundred Bengalis, what they do to Gopinath Vivan, imagine a few million. Everything was destroyed, but everyone was completely blissful, no one cared, everyone was happy. And then they would go to the next village. When Mahaprabhu would keep his feet, people would dig up the earth to eat or put on their head. Therefore huge craters were made. This is all in, not even Vaishnava history, just ordinary history. So Rupa Sanatana met Mahaprabhu at that time. Sanatana Goswami advised, Prabhu, don't go to Vrindavan like this, like a magician with a magic show. It's good you go not with hundreds of thousands of people, you go with just a few devotees, one or two devotees. This is proper mood for Vrindavan. So Mahaprabhu always treated Sanatana Goswami with so much respect like that. So Mahaprabhu came to Kanai Salya, then he not continued on. He came back to Puri. And afterwards Sanatana Goswami was put in jail. So afterwards, anyway, how he got out, Rupa Goswami had no difficulty getting out. Because he was the treasurer, so he had a lot of money. So he kept 10,000 gold coins to release Sanatana Goswami from jail. Hussain Shah had gone to Bengal, so Sanatana Goswami approached the jailer. The Quran says if you help liberate someone, it's a great pious activity. And I'll give you 5,000 gold coins to help grease the wheels of your religiosity. When the meat eater saw the gold, he became greedy, but he was also afraid. But what happens if the king catches you? The king said, no. As Sanatana said, the king will never catch me. You tell him I went to Mecca. I will go to Mecca and spend my life there doing namaz. And you tell the king I went to pass stool and I jumped in the Ganga with my chains and died. You will never see me again. And here's another 5,000 gold coins. So the man became very greedy. He agreed. Sanatana Goswami escaped. He kept his sevak, Ishan, who kept some gold coins. This is a long history. Sanatana Goswami met with Mahaprabhu when Mahaprabhu was going towards Vrindavan. He met at Varanasi. And therefore 1 month, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Sanatana Goswami. If you read there, Madhya Lila chapter 20, there is all discussion of Mahaprabhu. All discussing Krishna Tattva. And how detailed Mahaprabhu described all the different types of incarnations, the 24 different vilas parties, what they're carrying in their hands, what is this and that. Then Sanatana Goswami, very intelligently, he not directly asked Mahaprabhu, are you the incarnation of Kali Yuga? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is hidden incarnation, always Bhakta Bhav, devotee mood. So Sanatana Goswami, very intelligent, he asked him directly. Are you Bhagavan? He not asked, but he asked very indirectly. This indirect speech is very dear to Krishna. So, what are the symptoms of the incarnation of Kali Yuga? Then Mahaprabhu described all these things. What is this? Ante Krishna, Bahirgora, all these things. Krishna Varana Mantvisa Krishna Sangha Upanga Astapashana Yagane Sankitadapa Yajati Hisumedasa. All this praman from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Again and again Sanatana Goswami asked him, oh, so the incarnation is golden. Yes, you will always chant Krishna's name. Yes. Then Sanatana Goswami asked them, finally Mahaprabhu said, oh Sanatana, give up your trickery. And Mahaprabhu changed the topic. So Mahaprabhu there 1 month instructed Mahaprabhu on this. Mahaprabhu instructed Sanatana 1 month, especially on Krishna Tattva. So Sanatana, Mahaprabhu's teaching is 3 types. Sambandha Bhagavan, Abhideya Bhakti Hoy, Krishna Prem Puryojan, Veda 3 Tattvako. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, the Vedas teach 3 things. Sambandha, Abhideya and Prayojan. So So Sanatana Goswami was given, of course, Sanatana Goswami know everything about Abhidheya and Prayojan, he know everything. But Mahaprabhu gave him, especially you concentrate on this Sambandha Gyan. Everything have relationship with what? Krishna. And these Sandarbhas, Jiva Goswami showing, this Brahman, this Paramatma also related to Bhagavan. They're not separate. So this Maya, the Jivas, everything material and spiritual, whatever you find, everything have relationship, one source, one thread, one cause. That is Krishna Tattva. So Sanatana Goswami, he got all that teaching from Mahaprabhu for 1 month. Imagine 1 month with Mahaprabhu. Amazing. So then Sanatana Goswami came to Puri, and he stayed there a long time. And he gave such ideal example. When, of course, he was Brahman, but more than that, he is the eternal associate of Radharani. He is Lavanga Manja. So what is unavailable for him? But still, because he had been engaged in Muslim seva, then he not went to see Jagannath there. Sometimes as Australians and Ukrainians and Russians, why can't I see Jagannath? Many Hindus are also eating meat and go, but why we cannot? But Rup Sanatana did not challenge this. Haridas Thakur is Lord Brahma, but not get challenged. Out of humility, they would stay outside to respect local custom. So Sanatana Goswami is so humble. When Mahaprabhu saw Sanatana Goswami's feet were burnt, because instead of going on the main road, Sanatana Goswami said, what happened to the servants of Jagannath? See me? Maybe they touch me, then they cannot go for service of Jagannath. I will be an obstacle for the Lord's seva. So out of humility, he would not take the main road, he would walk along the beach, and his feet were burnt like that. Then, many stories of his, when he came, Sanatana Goswami went to Vrindavan, then again he came to Puri. On the way, then Sanatana Goswami took the same path that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took with Balabhadra Bhattacharya, through the forest of Jharkhand. In Jharkhand, Mahaprabhu gave mercy to rhinoceroses, pythons, tigers, deers, elephants. The tigers and deers, because soul is not tiger or deer, this is only body. All soul is Krishna Das. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy was on this level. So tigers and deer would get prema, they would kiss each other, embrace each other. Snakes would chant Harinam. Even trees and insects would chant Harinam. So Chaitanya, Rupa Sanatana Goswami, great ecstasy, followed this same path that Mahaprabhu took. It must be he met all people who had met Mahaprabhu in the forest. So many pastimes he was hearing. So when he came to Puri, he had got some bodily infection from drinking the water of the forest. So some pus would come from his body. Then, of course, this is a terrible thing, but when Mahaprabhu would see Sanatana Goswami, he would embrace him. And the pus of Sanatana Goswami's body would go on Lord Chaitanya's body. So Sanatana felt very bad about this. So he thought this body is not fit for the service of the Lord. So this body is like we think this body is very dear and wonderful. But this body only has value if we do some seva. So Sanatana Goswami said, this body I cannot serve. This body is only giving disturbance. So Sanatana Goswami had taken some vow, I will commit suicide by going under the wheels of Jagannath. People believe if you die under the wheels of the Rath Yatra, you get liberation. Many years ago in Australia, they had Rath Yatra, and one old lady, she went under the wheel. And police, everyone was horrified. The devotees were going, don't worry, she got liberation. I think Rath Yatra was cancelled for about 20 years. So Sanatana Goswami had taken that determination. I will give up my body by going under the wheels of Jagannath. When Mahaprabhu is the omniscient super soul, so he knew everything. So he chastised Sanatana. Oh Sanatana, you are a thief, a criminal. A criminal is one person who destroys the property of another. Now this morning we were talking, Maharaj was talking so nicely about full surrender. What is mine, I give to Bhagavan. So Sanatana Goswami was fully surrendered so. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you are a criminal because you want to destroy the property of something. You want to destroy the property of... You want to destroy property which belongs to someone else. Or Sanatana, this body, your mind, everything belongs to me and you want to destroy it without my permission? I cannot agree. Many things I will do through this body of mine. Mahaprabhu is talking about Sanatana Goswami's old body. This body of mine, I will do many, many wonderful activities. So don't destroy it. Then Sanatana Goswami felt, no, but this, when you embrace me and this pus go in your body, this is terrible. Then Mahaprabhu, how much Bhakta Vatsal? Even Krishna is kind, but we never heard Krishna this type of mercy. When Kalyavan, who was a Muslim, was chasing Krishna, Krishna was afraid of being touched by him, he ran away. And Kalyavan was chasing, but Mahaprabhu not like that. No, he said, even a mother, ordinary mother, when the baby passed stool and urine on the mother not feel, I am unclean. Out of affection, she cleans the baby. So Sanatana, you are more than that. Also, I am a sannyasi, even material level, sannyasi should be free from like and dislike. So in all ways, your arguments are not proper. But Sanatana, I tell you the truth, when this pus goes on my body, I feel this to be like sandalwood paste. I feel this fragrance like aguru. Aguru is like musk. So this is proof, Vaishnava Deha Prakrita Kabunai. The body of a Vaishnava is never material. Out of illusion we may think, oh, Vaishnava is diseased, Vaishnava is like some problem, some material, this and that, but this is our faulty vision. So Mahaprabhu, what level Mahaprabhu saw Sanatana Goswami? Vaishnava Deha Prakrita Kabunai. The body of a Vaishnava is never material. So Mahaprabhu proved in this pastime. Then Mahaprabhu embraced him and that bad, everything went away and never came back again. So Sanatana Goswami had so much love for Lord Chaitanya. But there was another devotee, Jagadananda, Pandit. So when Jagadananda saw all this stuff on Sanatana Goswami, Jagadananda Pandit said, why are you staying here? You should go to Vrindavan. This body is not good and the Lord embraces you. This is not proper. You should go away. So this news came to Lord Chaitanya's ears. And Lord Chaitanya became very angry at Jagadananda Pandit. So Lord Chaitanya spoke bad words about Jagadananda. Who is this Jaga? Jaga. Who is this Jagu? Jagadananda is just a boy. And Sanatana Goswami is on the level of my spiritual master. Mahaprabhu said, Sanatana Goswami on the level of my spiritual master. And who is this Jagu to give him advice? And Mahaprabhu was speaking bad words about Jagadananda Pandit. When Sanatana Goswami heard this, Sanatana Goswami did pranam. Oh, now I understand how much affection you have for Jagadananda. Now you give him the mango juice of this abuse and chastisement because he is your property. But to me, you just give me the neem juice of respect. So Sanatana Goswami had such sweet vision of everything. No? So he went to Vrindavan. That time Jagadananda, because he was always quarreling with Lord Chaitanya. So again and again Jagadananda would ask, I want to go Vrindavan, let me go Vrindavan. Mahaprabhu would say no. Mahaprabhu knew Jagadananda just wants to go to Vrindavan to torture Lord Chaitanya. Some quarrel was there. So Mahaprabhu would not give permission. Then finally when Mahaprabhu gave permission, then Jagadananda felt more bad. Now I got his order, I have to go, but I don't want to go. In this way, very sweet relation. So Jagadananda Pandit came to Vrindavan, he stayed with Sanatana Goswami. That time Sanatana Goswami was wearing some red cloth like a turban on his head. When Jagadananda saw that red cloth, he became absorbed in ecstasy. Oh, this is the cloth of ours, Sachinanda and Gaura Hari. Then Sanatana Goswami said, no, this is the cloth of one Mukunda Saraswati. Some another sannyasi. That time Jagannatha was cooking one pot of hot rice. So when Jagannatha heard that, he became very angry, his eyes became red, and he picked up that hot pot of rice to beat Sanatana on the head. You are most dear associate of Lord Chaitanya, and you are wearing the cloth of another sannyasi on your head. He went to beat. When Sanatana Goswami saw that, his heart melted. Oh, Jagannatha, you have so much love for Lord Chaitanya. Actually, I'm wearing this just to see that love of yours. Inside, I want to see that. So Sanatana Goswami is so much wonderful Vaishnava. Then he came, and after the disappearance of Mahaprabhu, he was living in Vrindavan. So Mahaprabhu gave the order to Sanatana Goswami, any Vaishnava that comes, Vrindavan, you have to look after them. So even today, Vaishnavas believe like that. Anyone who give up everything and come to Braj, then Sanatana Goswami, like father, he will take care of everyone. What you need, Sanatana Goswami will give like that. So he was one of the main pillars of Lord Chaitanya. Then when we heard, we were not there, but we heard from Puja Sadhu Maharaj how he manifested again the deity of Madan Mohan. So one can think Madan Mohan was getting so much affection there in Mathura from the Chaubir and his wife and the boy. There he's tasting sakya and vatsalya. Every day he's getting many varieties of sabjis and sweets. Why he left everything to be with Sanatana Goswami? Because Sanatana Goswami and Madhurya Ras, and Madhurya Ras have something extra which you cannot find in vatsalya and sakya Ras. So Madan Mohan left that and came with Sanatana Goswami. So of course he so much seva, but also he contributed that Madan Mohan temple, beautiful temple. Even now is wonderful, you can imagine 500 years ago how it looked. But Sanatana Goswami did many also contribution with writing. Especially that book, Brihad Bhagavatamrita. It said Parikshit Maharaj, after hearing Bhagavatam from his Sukadev Goswami, then he had a few hours or some time left before he was cursed to die. So Sanatana Goswami saw all this in his divine meditation. That time Uttara Devi, the mother of Parikshit, said, "Oh my son, I could not catch the philosophy, everything spoken by Sukadev Goswami, because I am a woman." But actually this is not the case. She fully knows, but she wants to hear more Katha. So please again speak the essence what Sukadev Goswami gave. Then that time Parikshit Maharaj again spoke Brihad Bhagavatamrita to his mother. And Sanatana Goswami, by his vision, he saw all this. This book, Brihad Bhagavatamrita, how dear to Gurudev. How dear to Gurudev. Gurudev spent years translating all this. So there is all the Siddhanta of Gaudiya Vaishnavas in one place. There is all, by reading Brihad Bhagavatamrita, very easy. Even an ordinary person can get an idea, very easily get an idea. Oh, earth planet higher than the earth is Swarga, higher than that is Venalok, Mahalok, Tapalok, the planet of Brahman, Vaikuntha, but the topmost destination is Golok Vrindavan. One reads Srimad Bhagavatam, maybe one understand, maybe one not understand the Srimad Bhagavatam. But one read Brihad Bhagavatamrita, very easily one can understand. Golok Vrindavan, that is the ultimate goal of life. And then Sanatana Goswami talk about Mahat Seva, Mahat Sangha. Janasharma, just by a little bit of association with his Gurudev, then very quickly he achieved prema, very quickly. So this Brihad Bhagavatamrita, really wonderful contribution of Sanatana Goswami. Without that, then so much blindness would come to this world. So he is very rasik, very siddhantavit. Even Rupa Goswami, even Mahaprabhu, everyone gives so much respect to Sanatana Goswami Pad. So he is Sambandha Acharya. Sambandha is set. Without Sambandha you cannot do Abhidaya, you cannot do Prayojan, you cannot do anything, because first is relationship. So by the mercy of Sanatana Goswami, we can little bit, by his mercy, we can understand this Sambandha Gyan. Even very, very big, learned scholars, very hard for them to nicely ascertain what is the position of Krishna, what are his various Shaktis, what are his different incarnations. Even learned persons struggle with all these things, no? But anyone read Brihad Bhagavatamrita, then very quickly, very easily can understand. So what can we say? Sri Sanatana Goswami Pada Ki, Sri Madan Mohan Ki, Go Premanandi. Would you like to speak a little bit? Let's speak after. Maybe you'd like to speak about Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur. Or as you like.
Chaksurmilitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadale Krishna Bhaktaya Padavakaya Jai Sri Rupa Sanatana Bhattarakana Jiva Gopa Bhattadasrakana Sattva Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. So my Dandavat pranams of the lotus feet, my holy masters, Nitya Lila Vaishnava, Vishnu Padas, Sadasati Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Srimati Krishna Srila Pujapad Om Vishnu Padas, Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhusudana Goswami Sri Guru Brahma. So again, a beautiful day today. We went to temple of Sri Madan Mohan Ji. So unfortunately, could not hear the Harikatha of Sriman Bhaktivedanta Sadhu Maharaj, but he must have told the speciality of Madan Mohan deity, how he is the deity of Sambandha Jnana. We can pray for Sambandha. Who am I? What is my relationship with the Supreme? So this great fortune we had this day. So three deities are very prominent for Gaudiya Vaishnavas. It is Madan Mohan, Govinda Dev and Gopinath. So Madan Mohan representing the Sambandha Jnana. Govinda Dev is Avideya Jnana. Gopinath Ji, you can pray for Priyodhana. So, Sanatana Goswami, we heard such a beautiful description of Sriman Bhaktivedanta Maharaj, his life and teachings, amazing personality. So he had such an austerity also. He was at old age, he was always doing parikram, not only Vrindavan, but from Vrindavan he was going to Govardhan. And Mathura, you cannot imagine how much he was walking and just absorbed in the holy name. So at one point Mahaprabhu gave him this big shalagram of this Govardhan Sila. We can see at Radha Damodar with the footprint of Krishna. So he said, "Oh Sanatana, you are too much old to do all these austerities. You should just every day you walk around this Govardhan Sila that give all the result. Actually, you have already everything what is needed. So it's no need for you to do all these austerities." So Sanatana Goswami, he was different than Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami, he was always writing and giving Harikatha. But Sanatana Goswami, he had also a very loving relationship with all the Brajavasis. So he was talking to the farmers and all that. So everybody knew Sanatana Baba. So it is said when Sanatana Goswami, he left his body, this world, then all the Brajavasis, they shaved, all the men, they shaved their head. So Sanatana Baba has left. So this kind of personality he was in Vrindavan. So he followed all the instructions of Mahaprabhu, discovered the holy places. So before they came, everything was discovered. Everything was covered, but by the nurse Rupa Sanatana Jiva Goswami, we are now in this Vrindavan. So they did such a great work for us. And Brihad Bhagavatamrita, so important book. So all this comes from there. Great greatness. So we went to Kaliagat. So yeah, what can I say? Everything is told there. We can pray at that place that Krishna will also dance in our heart, all the anarthas that we have. Like he was dancing on the snake of Kaliya, on the heads of Kaliya. So we can pray, please dance on all these anarthas of growth, envy, that it will disappear from my heart, that my heart becomes purified, like he was dancing on the snake of Kaliya.
Head. On the head of Kali.
On the head of Kali. So behind there is the samadhi of Prabodhananda Saraswati. So Prabodhananda Saraswati is also important personality. He was the uncle of Gopalbhatta Goswami. I don't know so much about his life, but what I understood, he was more like Mayavad Sannyasi. No? First his name was Prakasananda? Oh, so I read. Sorry, wrong information. Anyway, Mahaprabhu states when he was doing parikrama towards South India, then he stayed for Chatumas. He stayed at the house of Venkatabhata, that is the brother of Gopalbhatta, the father of Gopalbhatta Goswami. Gopalbhatta Goswami was a very little boy, and he is the uncle of Prabodhananda Saraswati. The uncle of Gopalbhatta Goswami is Prabodhananda Saraswati. So Mahaprabhu was he stole the heart of the whole family. So sweetly he was making a relationship. But after 1 month, because they were in the Sri Sampradaya, they were worshipping Lakshmi Narayan. And after 1 month, after making a very sweet relationship, he stole their hearts. Mahaprabhu was asking, oh, Venkatabhata, you are worshipping the great Lakshmi? But I have one question. It is no Lakshmi Devi. She wanted to go to Vrindavan and to be in the Rasa Stali with Krishna and the gopis. But she was not successful. So why is this? Why is this? Or why she wanted to go to Vrindavan and be in the Rasa Stali doing the Rasa. And then Venkatabhata, he was saying, oh Maharaj, there is no fault in this, because there is no difference between Narayan and Krishna. They are just different forms, but same personality. So it's just another kind of rus she wanted to taste. So she's not making any offense if she is leaving her husband and going to Vrindavan to be with Krishna. But Mahaprabhu says why she was not successful. She was not allowed. So can you explain that? And he could not explain. And Mahaprabhu was saying because she could not leave Mahaprabhu of Krishna when Krishna saw the austerity of Lakshmi Devi at where is it? Vrindavan, across the Yamuna. Krishna went to Lakshmi Devi, or Lakshmi Devi, how can I help you? You're doing so much austerity here in Vrindavan, so what is it what you want? Oh Prabhu, I want to also be one of the gopis like dancing with you in the Rasa Leela. This is not a simple thing, Krishna said. You have to give up some things. You have to give up. You have to be like a gopi. So can you dress like a gopi? She said, yeah, if it's needed, I can do it. So can you live? Can you clean your garden with cow dung and all these things? Well, if it's needed, I can also do that. Can you make like this cow dung patties like the Brahma gopis are doing? Well, if it's needed for this, I can do that. Okay. And can you leave your husband, Narayan? And then she became silent. And marry a Gopa here in Vrindavan. And then she became silent. No, this is impossible. Then I have to say, very sorry, Lakshmi Devi. You cannot be part of the rasa. Because all this Brahma, they left everything for me, even their husband. So this is the superior position of the Brahma. So Lakshmi Devi, until still now, she's doing austerity in Vrindavan. So then Mahaprabhu explained the superiority of Vrindavan and that Lakshmi Devi is not on that level to be in the rasa. So Mahaprabhu, he stole the heart and he explained the position of Krishna is higher than that of Narayana. But one teaching is also important, why he was saying it after 1 month. So this is important for us also. Sometimes we feel we have so much to tell, we have so much Siddhanta.
It was after 3 months.
After 3-4 months, he was waiting to come with this point. So sometimes we meet somebody with another philosophy and we want to defeat them, and immediately we come with our knowledge. And then maybe we will defeat the person, but there is no affection. So then operation is successful, but patient died. Because they hating us, they are defeated, but they will not change, they will not. So Mahaprabhu is teaching, first try to make somebody yours with your love and affection. Because sometimes I remember myself, I took initiation, I wanted to change my whole family. Oh, give up Christianity, you have to be.
And they still hate you.
And still they hate me. No, but it was not working. So only by your own, Maharaj also said, preaching is by your own example. If you follow and you have affection, love and affection, this is the best preaching. And then only coming with your knowledge, this is not working. So Mahaprabhu gave this teaching. After 3 months staying there, he came with this, and they had so much affection for Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu is such a great personality. How he was dealing with Sanatana Goswami, so amazing. So it's so fortunate that we are hearing about these stories. So I pay my dandavats again and again under their lotus feet. Oh, pray.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare